Perfect. Now just go your turn. Yep.
Oh, not
So now you bang. So you know you have to go that way. Turn. Here. Yeah. Perfect.
Nice.
Awesome. 1, 2. Be careful. You're right. All right. Let's go. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Nice. Awesome. Crossbow stick. Yeah. And what is this doing for us? Yeah.
Exactly. Warming up the core, kind of starting into the warm-up routine.
Yeah.
And then what's the second step? Exactly. Just kind of jumping around, and what does it do for us? Exactly. Gets our blood moving, gets everything flowing. And then our third step is?
It's kind of like moving your arms in the opposite direction.
Like forwards and
Exactly.
Oh, cool. Somebody want to explain what the big idea is as far as when should we warm up and what type of warm up? Who wants to? Yeah, go for it.
So like you should warm up about like shortly before it. Maybe like 20 minutes would be a good time.
Wear shoelaces. I do.
Come on! How come she can't tie her shoes? Because her hands are wet. Her hands are wet. Even if we dry them.
Dry them.
Try. Can you move them like this?
No.
Just try. Let's see what happens. Put your hands in hot water. See what happens.
we could. How do you warm up? How do we warm up our hands?
Help her. How do you warm them up? How do you warm them up?
Oh, cool. All right. Have you ever? I want to see someone really try to tie a shoe.
When I was 9.
Oh, cool. I bet you could do it.
Ooh, almost there.
Go.
There are muscles usually in your hands too. So when they get too cold, it's hard to move them around. Oh shit. Why are you stretching? Okay. Okay, ready?
Alright, and we're gonna measure like this.
It's a hot test.
We're gonna see how flexible her hamstring is.
It's really cool.
We're gonna use one of those. Oh, you have one for our group. Perfect. All right, so now we're gonna take this off. Can you read what number is it? It's so refreshing after the course.
Yeah, that's why we purposely
Number right
did the
here.
cold after. Yeah.
80.
So that's almost like, that's like 102.
If you think it's B, shorter, raise your stick. Or if you think it's C, raise your stick. Okay, you can lift your heads.
Good job.
Nice work. Yes. Perfect. Nice. Does it go? Say yeah.
It just doesn't want to go. It didn't want to
Like something like that. What does yours do? Something like that? Who wants to try? You want to try? You can make it like a crab. So you can see how you're having the Oh wait, that could be really cool. Because look. I'm gonna have my pieces on that. So if you're sort of protected like real big, you know that's one way. Wasn't it, right? Are we gonna be 100% all of them? Yeah. So like our group each has one. Okay.
This one's very stable. That one's really cool too.
So we're gonna try.
Oh. So it's kind of like a submarine, like going up.
Yeah.
That definitely has a great base.
Stable, yeah. Robot is called E.T. E.T. Oh, he's E.C. E.T. Oh. He's kind of walking. Yeah. Backwards. He's looking at you guys. You guys are weird alien people.
That's so fun. Cool. All right, let's go to the next.
Cool.
So everybody stand up. Actually, we'll stand up. Little spot.
Make them small little guys.
Yeah. Backwards. And feels good.
Yeah, I got it.
Kind of keep your arms in front of you and back. Kind of feels good to loosen your back a little bit. You can go like this, moving your shoulders. So if we were really able, oh yeah. We got this. So somehow that would be awesome if one day with our robots we could get them to do that many different kinds of rotation. But we can't obviously move our elbows very much.
Yeah, because there's some limited robots.
It's not elbow.
But it's a little harder from like this or one foot.
From tip toe or like this. Toes is probably likely, like watch out. Oh, you're good. But let's see a little bit more. Just stand up. So you have you guys kind of push one toe in stands and response.
Mentor's tap.
Not a push.
Do it on one foot and it's
Oh, well, you do
yeah,
better.
you practice
Yeah.
this
All the time. Do you want to try too? You want to try balancing? It's very easy to kind of go back and forth, teeter-totter, and then
And then one last thing to try too is standing up on your tiptoes or just one foot and closing your eye.
Yeah, when you close your eyes, that really throws you off.
We'll be here to catch you.
Yeah, on one foot, close your eyes.
Pretty stable.
Yeah, all right.
Because you're holding yourself, so you're kind of like, feel it go a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
This is Valerie.
Yeah, okay for that.
Yeah, so good. So, I mean, it's kind of like trial and error. So now you know that you need another leg in order to stabilize it
I
more.
just need one of these pieces.
Yeah.
Where is an internal organ that helps you balance? A, heart. B, inner ear. C, stomach. Anyone for A, heart? B, inner ear. Or C, stomach.
In ballet specifically, balance is a really important part, and it's really necessary. Probably one of the hardest parts also of ballet. So I'll pass a couple pairs or a couple of shoes around. So make sure you notice the tip of the shoe, which is where you balance on in ballet. And then also, actually, I didn't mention this earlier, but the elastic also helps like keep the shoe right close to your foot, which is really important. So that like it also helps you balance by being really tight. But when you're dancing on your toes in ballet, you're basically balancing all your weight on these little tips here. So if you compare it to like the bottom of the shoe, it's a lot smaller in surface area. And so when you think about balancing, you want to have your center of gravity right over like the middle of your shoes. So that if you're like shifted to one side, you know, you'll fall off. If you're too forward, you'll fall forward or too back. And then also when you think about balancing on one foot, you want to have the center of gravity right over your shoe. Same thing, it's a lot harder here. If you're falling too far to the right, you'll fall that way. Same thing. And so you want to have your balance right over kind of like your middle toe, and then it helps you balance a little bit. Can't really balance right a little bit.